Before we begin the program, I'd like to introduce you to Nadine, and we're going to go over some essential elements of posture for the Pilates method. Starting with the feet, what we would like to do is to work on 3 points of the feet known as tripods. Point number 1 is the ball of the big toe. Point number 2 is the entire outside edge of the foot. And point number 3 is the center of the heel. When standing, always place equal pressure on these 3 points, so that what you will actually feel is that you're creating arches where the arches should be. This will also take pressure off the back by slightly externally rotating the femurs. If there's still some pressure in the back, bend the knees slightly, and that will also alleviate any back strain. So keeping the knees slightly bent and keeping the tripods engaged is a very important point. The second point that we're going to work on are the abdominals. When working with the abdominals, never draw navel to spine only. What we'd like you to do is keep the abdominals relaxed and then draw a line from one hip bone across directly to the other. This is known as your B line. Pull the abdominals in behind the line of your hips. Or for the girls, think of this as your bikini line, and for the guys, your belt line. Pull your belt line or bikini line behind your hip bones without tucking the pelvis and without squeezing the backside. The lower abdominals here, when you start drawing them in, you'll probably feel them working like you've never ever felt them work before. Now, holding that in as much as you possibly can, remember, don't squeeze the backside. This is a common fault that people do go into. Then the breathing is into the armpits and a deep sigh out. In my mind, the breathing is the most important physical aspect of the Pilates method. The breathing makes the exercise. What we use here in athletic Pilates is what we call ocean breath. So holding your B-line in, take a breath in into the upper back and a deep sigh out. Do this several times just to get the practice of it, and you will find that you will actually open up your breathing capacity. Now, to expand the breathing even more, breathe into the upper back and the armpits. So imagine inflating balloons in your armpits, and you will actually find that this will increase your breathing capacity by approximately 20% or more. The next thing is the perfect torso posture. So whenever sitting or standing, the position should be lifting the ribs away from the hips on the sides. Squeeze your shoulder blades down towards your tailbone, and we'll call this area the pocket, and lengthen through the crown of the head. Now also, as you can see, the shoulders are slightly rounded, and if you look at the hand position, the palm is almost facing backwards. Turn the palm slightly towards the thigh, and you'll notice that the shoulders come together here. So these muscles get activated. These are the lazy muscles which cause really poor posture, rounded shoulders. So squeeze them gently down towards the tailbone, turning the palms to face inwards, lengthen through the crown of the head. Okay, and turn back around again. So just to recap, the tripods and slight bend in the knees, engaging the B-line without squeezing the backside or tucking, breathing into the armpits, and the perfect torso posture, shoulder blades into the pocket, lengthening through the crown of the head with the palms slightly turned in.